Yeah. This is how we're starting the daily vlog. Sit down. It's okay. Warm up by the fire. With a space heater that could explode in my face at any moment on live camera footage. Anyway, it's cold today, guys. This is like this almost feels like a little special vlog, a little cold special vlog. But yeah, as you can tell, this is the start of the vlog, and right now it's about 7:30. I am sitting in the shop, warming my balls up next to a space heater. You're probably like, what is Carter doing? What is this man doing? I'm working. Well, I'm done with all I had to do, and I've only got about 40 or so minutes left on the day, so not too bad. And then we can go home, see our family, see our riggers, and all will be well. All will be well. But yeah, honestly, today has been really solid. Now that I'm kind of recapping today, it's been a pretty solid one. We got to sleep in, like I said. We weren't up at our 4 a.m. crazy workout time. We got to wake up about 7:45. I think I even might have pushed it to about 8:15. Got up, showered, we were out the door, and we made it here to our class, our Foundations 2 class, our art class. And very interesting today. We go sometime last week, we had pretty much taken these big Bristol board paper pieces and made, I believe it was like a grid. I think I don't know. I think we ended up with like 2 Bristol board pieces of paper with squares, and I think there was about 42 or 46. I can't really think right now, to be honest. But yeah, we had all those, and today we brought in all those organic flowers like I was looking for out in the very cold weather last night. And we all brought those in. We got to just experiment today. We got to take charcoal and paint and all these different things that I'm used to using, things that I'm not. And we had watched a Art 21 video from PBS, pretty much about this artist who, at least what I took away from it, was that he would create these masterful pieces of art, and then like mainly sculpture pieces, and he said that he would almost get too comfortable or too good at it in a sense, and he would want to challenge himself, so he would switch to like a different medium or a different challenge or whatever the case was. He would just switch it up and be uncomfortable. And he said that that was pretty much what was making him into such a great artist, was being able to just be comfortable with the uncomfortable. And you guys know, if you've been watching the vlogs, I always kind of preach that, because, you know, the unknown can be scary, but the amount of knowledge and confidence you can gain in yourself from doing something that doesn't necessarily fill you with brimming hope and kind of is a little daunting will definitely reap better rewards than something you've done 5, 10, 100 times. So today I messed around. Everybody in the class kind of was doing something similar, using more dry materials, and kind of how I interpreted the project. We were told pretty much just fill in the squares, you know, and use whatever medium, whatever, just experiment. It's okay if they overlap, all that stuff. And I interpreted it as using the flowers in black acrylic paint, because one of the main rules, or like guidelines of the project, is that it had to be black and white, or only use black and white materials. So I used black acrylic paint and I was actually dipping these different pods and flowers and different thorns and all these different pieces and using them almost as like stamps or brushes. And then I would take like micron pens or even just like a charcoal, and I would try and just make something out of it. I didn't really care what it turned out to be or like how it started, but I would try and just let my brain work. Like, obviously I wanted to have a little say in what was happening in the creative process, but I kind of just let myself go and experiment, and it was really enjoyable just having music in and just kind of just creating without rules or many guidelines and just kind of making things. And there were some that were cool, there were some that were, pretty much look like me figuring out the medium. They still look cool, at least to my crazy ass, but yeah, it was just a really nice project, and we're nowhere near really done with it. We'll probably spend another 2 class periods on it, but everybody else in my class was like drawing the things. They were actually drawing the plants in different ways, kind of using a few different things, but and towards the end I ended up doing like some charcoal things. I don't know, but just trying to experiment, and I kind of realized I was doing a lot with paint. I was getting comfortable with it, so I wanted to switch it up. And I think next time I might work with ink. I was working, like I said, a little bit with charcoal, which I've worked with before, not too familiar, but I saw a lot of people working with charcoal and the pen and things like that. But other than that, nobody really did paint. I was really one of the only ones who did paint. Not the it's not an amazing thing or anything, I'm just saying. It kind of surprised me, honestly. But, yeah, so that class went great. Sorry if this is a little too in-depth for you guys or if I'm all over the place, but I have nothing better to do right now, to be frank. So I'm just kind of vlogging, telling you about my day. And I appreciate that if you're listening to me right now, that you're listening. Makes me feel great, so thank you. But yeah, after that class I had my UX class, and I was very worried today because I thought, oh crap, we have a quiz. I was supposed to read all this parts of the book, and I've just been so busy and loaded with all this stuff. Turns out it's next Wednesday. Doesn't mean that goes on the back of the, back of the line. It actually was just it was one of those, it took weight off my chest type moments, so that was very nice. I don't know why I was just like that, but yeah, just a breath of fresh air, in a sense, knowing that I still have a week to read this book on UX. And at the end of the day, this is the class that I'm really trying to ingest the most stuff in, you know what I mean? It's the most important in a sense, at least for my career. So yeah, so that was good. And then we worked on our stylescapes. Everybody's out there just like, it's cold, because it is very cold. I think it's like negative something right now, but especially with the wind chill, it's just brutal. But yeah, we actually worked on our UX stylescape. So what the project kind of had to deal with was taking our favorite beverage. I ended up doing White Monster, the White Monster flavor. I haven't had one in a while, and designing this stuff really made me want one. But nonetheless, we were pretty much making a user persona on ourselves. So like in user experience design, one key thing is user research, finding out who your users are and kind of creating these personas of like your average users, not real people, at least most of the time, but you're creating like what type of things they would like to do, like their life, or they single, or they married, all these different things. Instead of doing that for like a business. We actually did it on ourselves, seeing like what type of user persona we actually are. So that was the top part, and then a stylescape of our favorite beverage. So I'll try and see if I can put that on here. I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong. It could be better. There's always improvements that could be made. I do like kind of how it turned out. I had like an ice vibe kind of going, which anytime I've had it, it's been very cold for the most part. So it's always just like drinking a glacier, it feels like. And it kind of just goes with a lot of their advertising stuff. So did that. That was really cool. And then read over the directions of our next project. So finished that one, wrapped that one up. My teacher seemed to enjoy it. It's crazy. I'd asked her like where she learned Illustrator from, because the stuff, like, she was making it seem so simple, but like it was just kind of blowing my mind how she could figure out how to do like these things with glow, like making an object glow and all this stuff, in just different ways I was like, what? How have I never thought about that or seen that? And I asked her like, where did you learn Illustrator? And she was like, I went to the Savannah College of Arts, which is a great school. And then she was like, but I've been using Illustrator for 20 plus years. You learn a lot of tricks of the trade, per se. And it definitely makes me realize, like, school kind of teaches you that base layer, almost like teaches you whether or not you're interested in something, but practice is really what teaches you. You know what I mean? Doing something consecutively and consistently is going to teach you more than anything. Even if you weren't in school for something, if you just delve into it, I mean, obviously YouTube videos help, kind of progress that learning experience, and same with school, but yeah, like, just practice is really what built the skill. So that's just figured I'd throw that in there for you. But yeah, overall, that was a really good class. And then after, that was my last class for the day. So I came in here, clocked in, I ate some lunch upstairs. Or, well, no, it was after lunch. So I guess I got almost like a dinner in a sense. And then clocked in, did my work. It's just been a good, chill day. Lots of little moments that were good. And then I actually just went over and got food with Eliza, talked with her a little bit. She's doing good. She was actually saying she may come over this weekend. We might work on the tiger. Oh, I know. That kind of made my balls tingle too. But I think it would be fun. That is definitely something that's still always on the back burner. But I definitely want to finish it before I finish school. But it's kind of one of those things where it's not a priority by any means. It's just one of those cool projects that I like too. I don't know. I pass it every day, so trust me, I think about it. But yeah, so it's been a good little day. Like I said, it's about over pretty much. So just chilling here, toasting, warming up by the space heater. And yeah, tomorrow should be a good day. We've got our history of art class. Fun, love her. We've got that class. Then we have our death and dying class. Morbid, but it's a good class. It's not too bad. I actually probably need to read. Ooh. Because I will say her class, since we didn't have class like the whole first week, that's been very confusing. She has like assignments posted and stuff, which I got done, but like the reading has been very confusing. By the sounds of it from our last class, it sounded like she wants us to kind of juggle read 2 different books simultaneously, and one I didn't even have. So I have to illegally acquire that because I don't really have the time to acquire it, legally. But yeah, so plus it just saves me money, so it's always a plus. But yeah, so probably need to read a little bit of that before class. It's only like the first chapter, so we'll get that knocked out. I will honestly probably do it now, but the website's blocked on school Wi-Fi, so it's never an easy task, unfortunately. But yeah, so we've got that, and then we don't have our public speaking tomorrow. We actually, like last week, got everything done in one day. We got our anecdotes and talked about like what we're doing going forward. So cool. But yeah, that, and then we work Friday, our 10-hour shift. So we'll be in here probably 7:30, 5:30. And then Saturday, Sunday, back on that 10-hour shift. But they're not too bad. I was actually talking to my coworker about it today, the one who used to do Saturdays, like weekends before me. And he was saying, since I come in Saturday and Sunday, that what he would do, or what I should do, is instead of doing all the dorms both days, split it up to doing 2 dorms one day, 2 dorms the other. He was like, just don't stress yourself out, take yourself easy. And I really wasn't too stressed out. I mean, it is definitely a lot when you're doing all of them, I will say, consecutively, but I did break it up. I had like little breaks I made myself do in between, just kind of sit, chill, breathe, get work done, blah, blah, blah. That type of stuff. So, but I do like this idea. I think just doing 2, because it would just work out, especially with the trash in stock, less trash bags, less carrying, all that fun stuff. So, yeah, so probably be ideally a lot easier this weekend, a lot more downtime for homework, which is always a plus. It is so nice, I'm not gonna lie, to have a job that is comfortable with me doing this stuff and just lets me chill and understands that I'm a full-time student and a full-time worker, and I can just have time to do schoolwork. Because, dude, it would be, if I was like working a manufacturing job and it was non-stop, brutal 10-hour shift, I don't want to do anything, after work, and then just go right back to it. No, there's no way. There's no way I could do this. So I am extremely, extremely grateful for working here in the position that I'm in. And trust me, I'm going to take full advantage of my things that I have available to me, my opportunities. So yeah, but I'll hop off here. If you're still somehow listening to me speak, thank you. Thank you. Sometimes I feel like I'm just talking to myself, but it's okay either way. But yeah, I have been kind of trying to tackle my sexual anxiety little by little every day, even though I just mentioned it in yesterday's vlog. Just trying little by little, man. And I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, so much progress was made, but like, it's just little things, you know what I mean? Like, just saying that to that voice in my head, like, shut up. For lack of a better word, shut up. And just let me live and do what I need to do and stop making everything a bigger deal than it has to be. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll hop off here. I'm not looking forward to walking out in that cold weather to my car. That's not going to be fun. It really won't. Also, just had to be said, lots of crazy comments on yesterday's vlog, and I forgot. I mean, you're going to have that when you see 2 young, aspiring young gentlemen flexing their muscles. But man, I just like really forgot just like how horny YouTube is. It's just crazy. It really is crazy. That people will comment the things that they comment, knowing damn well it is fully public, and everybody else in that comment section can see. It's baffling. People like that can vote. And I'm not saying all of them were bad by any means. Actually, no. A lot were super supportive and really good ones. But somebody had mentioned in the comments that they knew that this one was going to have some crazy comments. And there indeed were. There was a few people I had to remove from commenting on the channel. It's just crazy, man. I mean, all I ask is you give me respect. I mean, I understand if you're gay or anything like that, and, you know, I'm not there to judge you, sit and judge you, but personally, I've said it so many times, I'm just a normal, straight dude from Kentucky. I like girls, I like women, I like vagina. I do, I really do, and, again, nothing against whatever you like. You know, everybody likes their own flavor, but, to each their own. So, yeah. But just know, I appreciate any genuine compliments, but there's no OnlyFans being started anytime soon. And I know, I probably just lost 500 subscribers just like that. But, yeah. Now, unfortunately, guys, I am not that type of person. And if that's what you're kind of expecting from this, I apologize. You know, there might be someone out there that does that, and yeah, I wish you Godspeed. But yeah, I'm not. I'm just a normal 20-year-old dude who works, goes to school, shares my life on YouTube to the public every day, both for myself to be able to watch, you know, in the future, and to kind of cement my legacy on the interweb. And I've built a pretty cool little fan base of some pretty cool little people. Not saying that they're small, but you know what I mean. But yeah, so just figured I like, you know, I'm an honest man. I like, sometimes it might come off brutally honest or even rude. That's not what I try and be, at least the rude part. But yeah, I feel like that's important to just tell you how I feel. Because at the end of the day, you know, I'm not going to sit here and just act like it's not happening. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to say it how it is. So, 23 minutes. Wow, you are dedicated. Thank you. I'll give you a little golden sticker right here. You ready? There you go. Keep that one on you. For watching for 23, almost 24 minutes, me sitting here yapping, you got a golden star. So thank you. And if you got that golden star, mention it in the comment. Because I want everybody else who looks in the comments to be like, what golden star are these people talking about? Is this like a sexual innuendo for your butthole? Alright, see, maybe I understand why I'm getting those comments now. I'm sorry. I try not to be inappropriate, but it's like, it's like instincts almost. Not good instincts, but instincts, just, yeah. Yeah, but, yeah, you have a golden star, so comment something about that if you want, and I'll make sure to heart your comment, because I appreciate you for listening to me for this long. Yeah. I guess I'll see you guys at the house for our 1% Better journal. And I'll try and be uploading the videos in 4K. Again, I know that is a big thing for people. I don't know if it looks bad in 1080p, but it's this new editing app. It just takes so long. InShot is the name of it, and it takes so long to render in 4K. So I kind of have just been putting it off, so I'm able to, I don't know, it just takes like pretty much twice as long, if not 3 times. So rest in peace, CapCut. I guess it got removed from the App Store. So that was the go-to. It was a love-hate relationship for sure, but yeah, that was a really good editing app. So that's why. But I'll try and suck it up and just do the 4K. So thank you guys again for all the support. You Golden Star people, you're awesome. So I'll talk to you in the next clip. Peace. Vlog like tonight, she just needs to make an appearance. If you want to send me anything, send me a toy for Riegers. She shreds about everything that she gets her, I guess, jaws and paws on. So preferably something like indestructible. But Riggs is now taking toy applications. That's all I'm saying. That's something that you are at all interested, you can shoot me an email. We might be able to work something out for the good of the Riggers community. See, she needs one. She needs something to power shake. She needs something to power shake now. Oh, she's searching. She's searching. Let's see her come up the stairs. Come on, Riggs, let's go! Dude, I was doing so good and I cursed right at the end. Come on, Riggs. She said, no curse. No curse. Wow, we're here. Just like that. Alright, hey Siri, would you be a darling and turn off my light? Look at her. Just like that. Alright, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Because it's 9:19. I said this one was going to be in 4K. I lied. I'm sorry. I don't think this one is, just due to time constraints. Because I'm trying to get to bed, unfortunately. But I do promise, next couple, I'll try and get out in 4K. But yeah, so. Alright. Alright. Day 93. Day 93. Also, yeah, apparently this Confucius quote was not real. Take the commenter's word on it, not mine. But, yeah. Let's see. School, work, laundry. Fuck. Dude. 2 F words in a vlog is not that bad, though, compared to what it was, but man. I think it's a good thing that I'm consciously trying to cut down. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, you see how it like naturally comes out? Not good. Not good. So, no laundry, unfortunately, as trying to go to bed. Unload. No. Luckily, tomorrow I think we're going to do our chores and have time for it. So productivity out of 10, not horrible. I'll give us an 8, not too bad. Mood, an 8 as well. I'm thankful for good school, day, and chill work shift. Actually kind of flew by, which is a good thing. So alright, day 94, 01, 23, 25. Peter Drucker. Hey Siri, who is Peter Drucker? Sorry, I like doing this.
Peter Drucker was an Austrian-American management consultant, educator, and author whose writings contributed to the philosophical and practical foundations of modern management theory. That was from Wikipedia. Let me know if you'd like to hear more.
Sounds like a real cool dude.
I'm not sure I understand.
No. Sorry, she confuses me sometimes. Ignore her. Darling. But, yeah, Peter Drucker, created management system or something, I don't know. Real cool dude. Shout out Peter. His quote though, the best way to predict your future is to create it. The best way to predict your future is to create it. It's a cool one. I actually like that. Today's agenda, we've got gym, and then we have school, and then we have chores, and we have homework. Cool. Love homework. But yeah, that'll be tomorrow. Should be good, busy, nice day. But I'm headed to bed. Again, don't think we're doing our little 4 a.m. thing. I just have been so tired as of late, and I just feel like I need all the sleep that I can get, unfortunately. So, we're probably gonna wake up. I mean, our first class is at 8, so like 6:45. Well, it looks crazy. Yeah, I think that will be the time. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 6:45.
I turned on your 6:45 a.m. alarm.
Hey Siri, set an alarm for 6:30.
I turned on your 6:30 a.m. alarm.
Yeah, that is more realistic because I just always end up being like snooze for 5 minutes type deal, and it's not good. It's not, but those 5 minutes I cherish every single second. But till tomorrow, guys, thank you for watching. Get another golden star on you. Appreciate you, I really do. So thank you guys. I'll catch you in tomorrow. Should be an interesting vlog as always, but yeah, catch you then. Deuces.